A man had a heart attack last week at the state basketball tournament. Fortunately, an AED at the Charleston Coliseum played a major role in saving his life. It is crucial to have an AED present on school sporting events and large-scale community events in case someone does go into cardiac arrest. News Watch reporter Jillian Risberg has all the details.
Not only for the athletes on the field, but as importantly, obviously for the parents and those in the stands. American Heart is absolutely clear that the sooner that you can begin just compressions. It doesn't have to be mouth to mouth, just compressions, and then getting the AED applied within those first few minutes can make a huge difference.
AED is taught to all those taking a CPR class. Just in case you're at the mall, school, or public event, you'll have that basic training and can apply the AED since it self-regulates.
It says to apply the pads, then it says to pause CPR compressions, and then it analyzes, and then it gives a warning and says hit the button. AEDs are not wrong. If it says to shock, then it's always a rhythm that needs to be shocked. If it doesn't say shock, then it's not a rhythm that needs to be shocked. And they're foolproof. Across the country, it's one of the greatest technologies we've ever invented.
According to JanCare's Paul Seaman, for football, every high school in the state has AEDs. Many of the middle schools are also trying to get AEDs. It's a funding situation.
And now they're passed legislation that they need to be at the field of play, in the basketball courts, the football fields, and things like that. If there's cheer competitions, they need to be there. So they are, anytime there is a group of people together. Some agencies have gone so far as to say that, they put it on the practice field, like that it's part of the coaching equipment. It's an ideal situation if you can get that in your school.
The Beckley-Raleigh County Convention Center has AEDs to be prepared for its many large-scale events.
We have sporting events, and then we have some events that are very senior focused, so we wanted to make sure that we have them on standby and that our staff is trained and ready just in case. We have a couple AEDs. We have one in the conference center area and then also an additional one in the arena so that we can protect our guests when they're here.
Whether you're at the convention center or in the mall, look for AEDs in a white box with red stripes and a pull tab.
They're not locked that you have to run and get a security guard, that you can break the tab, take out the device, and just open the door of the device. It folds open like a briefcase, and then it gives you verbal instructions on how to use it. And anyone can do that. It doesn't have to be someone from the mall. It doesn't have to be somebody at the courthouse. It doesn't have to be an employee or a security guard. Anybody in the public is allowed to do that in a medical emergency.
In Beckley, Jillian Risberg reporting for News Watch.